Hello and welcome to another week of WFL. This time it's the Malaysian Grand Prix. James Marshall, 78, a new starter, just downloaded the game last week, so good to see a new person on the grid as we get ready to go racing. 7 starters. How true is the race engineer, folks? He's always on the ball. Put wet tyres on when it's raining and be careful at the first corner. Away we go. How true that's going to be if we just watch what happens at turn 1. Okay, Fat Pup, nice start from him. Manages to get alongside me as we head to turn 1. Shervo in 5th. Marshall 4th. Holler for a Marshall. As we come into the first corner, someone's gone around there. Paint Boy, half spins. And just looking to duck down the inside of Shervo. And we just stopped to have a chat at turns 1 and 2. And around again, or half around again. So plumb last, so I'll try and get it facing in the right direction once again to get going. So an awful start. I tried to avoid the contact. My race engineer was spot on. He said that would happen. So anyway, plumb last. 28 laps, 27 and a half laps to go. 2.8 behind Shervo. And Zampley and Chastity heading off into the distance, first and second. As we'll stick with this on lap 1. There's a Red Bull off up ahead. Gone a bit early there. Oh, there he is. And look at that, Paint Boy. In all sorts of trouble. Maybe not used to the heavy fuel tanks off the road. Another Ghostbusters job there, straight through him. In the ghosting Red Bull. Halfway through lap 1. 7 starters, like I mentioned, and each one of them having trouble so far on this opening lap. Shervo, 3.9 ahead of me. Paint Boy dropped 2 seconds back in last place, and the infamous turn 14 here in Malaysia. I think it's turn 14, and I've gone from 6th to 3rd in one corner, and don't know how many people that's caught out. I think it was Shervo and Jimmy Marshall, the new boy, getting caught out at that corner. So lap 1, what an eventful lap. I've still managed to get up to 3rd position, but in the meantime I've lost a hell of a lot of time to Zampley and Chastity at the front. 2 minutes that took for the first lap. As we fast forward to lap 22. I fast forwarded to lap 22 because absolutely nothing happened. I stayed in 3rd place, made a couple of stops, so I think this is my 3rd and final stop for the option tyres. I'm about 10 seconds in front of Chastity. So no matter how good the pit work is, they're still not going to get me out in front of him. So a brief moment in 2nd. Before coming into the pit lane and then going back down to 3rd, and that's where I was going to stay, unfortunately. So it ended up being quite a boring race. Not much on-track passing at all, which was quite boring, I have to say. No rain. Sort of the kind of race that you want some rain if nothing's happening for you. Now, I was about 5 seconds back behind Chastity before that happened on lap 23. And you saw James Marshall pass me. That's right, get that on camera, Jimmy boy, because I don't know how many more times that's going to happen. But anyway, Zampley setting a fastest lap, 1:35 there. And the car was just handling like a truck. Stock standard setups not really working for me, as Zampley has crossed the line. Boy, we're getting through this highlight reel very quickly. There's a bit of wheel spin coming out of the last corner, so across the line, a podium finish, yet again 3rd place. So the final results, Zampley, Chastity, Kidbyers, and Shervo coming home in 4th. Yeah, here he is. Shervo comes around the last corner, tiptoes around the last corner, and just goes onto the grass. He loves that part of the track, and over the line to finish 4th. So back-to-back 4th places for Shervo. Paint Boy in 5th, James Marshall, his opening race with this game, in 6th, and Fat Pup again in 7th place. So a great win from Zampley. He got out in front early and did everything he needed to do to take the checkered flag. And we've got a very nice little battle happening at the top of the championship under the new system, the new point system, or old point system. 14 points now for Zampley in the championship, 14 for Kidbyers, 12 for Chastity, with back-to-back finishes there high up the order. So, well, there you go. All wrapped up for another week. We'll see you in China.